right-handed batter. Rinker's away from us. That's a good ball. They're just taking a little bit of swing away from the right-handed Mehta. Single slip, a man short at 45. He's bowled him! He's bowled him! That's off the inside edge and onto the stumps. It dipped on him late. That's played out into the covers, and not able to get around to it this time is Gavin Rennie, and that's going to go down to the boundary for the first boundary of the innings for India from Sunday. That's beautifully picked up from that ball that is angled into the leg side, and that's a beautiful shot. He plays it again. He's played that one over the cover region. That has gone, I think, that's beautifully played, but it's straight to Mark Farrell in the covers, and he takes the catch at cover. Really good take as that is played by the as our producer Bandile will show that for you now. Ball of his first over. That's down the leg side, and it's been angled down. It's going to go down fine to the fine leg boundary, and that is a 4, just straying a bit down the leg side with the left-right combination. Sorry, 32 for 2 it was for India. And that's a huge appeal, and that surely be given out, and it is. So he gets his man finally, does Pete Rinker. Umpire Sadiq Mayer on the third attempt by the Zimbabweans. Maybe it's third time lucky, just angling in to the left-hander. And he has to go. And back to the pavilion is Abe Soraya on Sunday. That Groot Drakenstein on commentary was really good to have. A couple of the Zimbabwean. And he got him! He's got him! He played it straight back to the bowler. My word, Iqbal Khan is gone. And India's top batter just plays it straight back. That you would have seen there, but he held on to it. And I'm sure grateful that he did. And that's a huge wicket for him as India then opened up towards the end of the innings. So as it's Buchanan again, and that is once again in the air. Has he got it? Did he get that one?
He's
and umpire is claiming it. Umpire Sadiq Mayer is having a look. Is it? Got Paddy. Pradeep it is. Pradeep Kumar Kshir Sagar. He plays that one very nicely through the offside. I wasn't watching that one, so I was looking at my notes.
Full toss outside off stump. Very good line from Ray Buchanan, just the wrong.
In case he misses it. And he's looking for that one that maybe just stops on the batter. And not getting it this time. And it's really well played by Mehta out to the backward point boundary.
Exquisite shot.
For it was a lovely shot, wasn't it? Action. Sean Bell 1 for 20 and 4.
Bowled him.
He's bowled him first ball. My
arch.
word, the arch strikes first ball, does it?
Yep.
My goodness, perhaps the batter Pradeep, and India lose their 6th, and they're in disarray here at the moment. 56 deliveries, so he said he's still out there. That's a huge,
that is plumb.
And he is, he's given him, and that's a huge wicket. My goodness, just calling it there in terms of that wicket. That's the one that Zimbabwe were looking for, and India on 57 now.
To hit the top of off. I dare say that one was not the right decision to play across as the batsman to sweep there. I think you do not sweep Arch Harley and get away with it too often.
Let's see what he does with this one. It's a full toss, and it will be Corkin coming in off the boundary. Oh dear, oh my word, he lets that one go. Bobbled through the legs, off the hands and through the legs for 4. This stage with Ojas Mehta, who got 13. And that has gone through, and he will go to 13 with that shot, and that cracked off the bat once again. And past the man at cover. That's Mark Farrell, I think it is. Tours.co.za. Buchanan in again. That's in the air, but it's well played, isn't he? He's really got the measure of that outside the off stump, played over the field and down to the boundary for 4. And now moving on to 18. On off 19 delivered with 4 boundaries as Farrell is into him now, and that's down the leg side. Played beautifully on the full toss past Pete Rinker at backward square for India. And once again, this time not with as much power out towards Rinker on the boundary. And he hasn't managed to save that one either. It's gone off with a desperate attempt to stop it. Bowling his right arm off breaks over the wicket, and he has a go at that one beautifully through the offside. That is going to go, I think, all the way. Is it? Yeah, just bobbles over the boundary now, and Sean Bell can give that one up and just returns it as. And he's given him, that is out. He got the edge to that one, and umpire Sadiq Mayer has given him out. Giving you that replay and to see what happened there. So we have the team manager for India, Mayank, who's come around, and he's going to be also having a bit of a look at that one. That's in the air, and that's going to go all the way. I think it does. It's a huge hit, and that's gone well over the boundary, well over Sean Bell. Tossed up, played beautifully through the covers. He read that one well, did Deshpande, and he's played it for his second. Played straight back to the bowler, and he's got to go. It's died a little bit on him, Deshpande, and he's going for the shot. On just get that score for you, and India losing the 9th wicket with a score on 123. Tosses it up, and that's going to be over the head of the man here, just over the head of Harley, and it's gone for 6. That's a big blow there by. He bowled him. He goes for the big one. Malvi, he's in with his right arm over the wicket to the left-handed Neil Ferreira. And Ferreira's off the mark immediately with a single for Zimbabwe against New Zealand. Yeah, and that's too short, and that's been paid the price for that. You can't bowl short on this wicket. It just sits up, and Gripper plays that beautifully for something false from. That's a huge appeal, but umpire Carvey is not going to give that out. Is he? Or is he? He is doing. He got the slow death for Trevor Gripper. Move now to should be 20 without loss. That's played in the air, and oh my word, that was a catch. That's gone down, and he's out. Oh my word. That's beautifully played by Murillo as it's overpitched by Mehta, and goes down quickly as Neil Ferreira turned, and that's beautifully played. It's slightly short, and he takes full toll outside the off stump, and it's gone down to the deep mid-wicket boundary for 4 from Murillo. Wind. That's beautifully swept by Doug Murillo out to the boundary at backward square for 4, and that is his 3rd boundary for Murillo. With them, Gavin Rennie. Pitch Vision YouTube channel. We hope you're enjoying this broadcast, as that is a great shot once again from Murillo, just pitching slightly short. So it's 12.4. That's in the air, but it's going to land safe, and it's going to go down to the boundary for 4 as well. Nothing Ojas Mehta can do about that one, as that's nicely played by Rennie, and that's through the gap at mid-wicket, and he turned that one beautifully, and it doesn't think it's going to make it, or is it going to make it? It does make it to the boundary, so that's Rennie's first boundary. Simon Seeger, but that's beautifully played straight in front of us, and that has come down to the side, over the boundary for 6. Cap. That's beautifully played to the reverse sweep to the backward point boundary for 4 from Maria, and he is accelerating the scoring significantly here as Zimbabwe move to 99 from the batter. Zimbabwe are currently exactly. Oh, that's beautifully played as well. He goes on the inside and just plays it very nicely past. Tossed up nicely, but that is actually going to go down past the man at short, fine leg for 4. That's beautifully played on the sweep by. That's a full toss, and that's been hit out into the deep, and the fielder there will not get there. It is right through to the boundary, and that's beautifully played through the cover. It's going to go to the boundary for another 4. My goodness, Murillo is on fire here as he smites his and camera position here. That's played very nicely into the offside, and they're going to... Oh my goodness, Rennie's run out. They didn't go, they went through for the single. Rennie is run out. The score 134 for the loss of 2, and these two having put on 112 runs. Right-handed Murillo, he's bowling those off breaks. He doesn't want to stray onto the leg side, and he has this time again. It's a full toss down the leg side, and Murillo gets his 12th boundary match against India. A crucial encounter as he's bowled him. He's bowled Arthur Harley's bowled by Abai, and that is the end of he not there for a very long period of time, but it is Harley who has to go. Most fitting, the captain leading from the front, tosses it up, plays it down the ground here in front of us. It's going down to the boundary for 4. That is, I think, his 12th or 13th boundary, and indeed his 13th boundary for